Imran Khan at number 8. Imran's, I think, a bit like Clive Lloyd. I mean, I don't pick him primarily for tactical astuteness or that sort of side of things, but I do pick him for bringing together a bunch of people, for spotting and picking young players from almost from the nets. You know, hadn't hardly played first-class cricket. I think Wasim Akram was an example of that, maybe Waqar Younis as well, and he could immediately see that they had great flair and talent, and then brought them on and brought them into the team. And I have the image of him standing head, if not head and shoulders, head above the rest of the Pakistan team in a group, and this symbol of him as the leader and the team completely round him. Of course, he also had Sarfraz for some of the time, who was a fine bowler, as well as himself, who was a terrific bowler, Imran. But he also had Abdul Qadir, who was a wonderfully talented leg spinner, especially to get out tail-enders, but also to get out very fine batsmen as well. So he had 3 very fine bowlers, he had some good batsmen, and they became a team. I remember a match, just to be critical, I remember a match that England played against Pakistan. I think Mike Gatting got 100. He was certainly in with a tail. And I thought that Mike Gatting was a very good player of spin, despite one's memory of him getting out to Shane Warne. But he was a very good player of the leg spinner, of the spin bowler. And he was playing Abdul with relative ease. And people at number, 8 or 9, 10, 11 were in at the other end. And I thought that Imran didn't do enough to manipulate the field and the bowling to get Abdul Qadir bowling at the tail-enders. Now there's a little example, but I thought it probably cost Pakistan probably 40 or 50 runs, which they might have saved. I've been asked, was there a streak of selfishness in Imran's captaincy? I don't know the answer to that question, but what I wanted to say is that actually to be a good captain, you have, even amongst all the rest of the members of the team, you have to combine selfishness with team interest. I mean, there's no use, you don't do much for the team if you sacrifice your own interest and become useless as a player in the interest of the team. In other words, the best captains can bring the best out of themselves as well as the best out of the team. And it seems to me that sometimes they have to put themselves as the most important person. But I thought in these other ways of passion, conviction, and of spotting talent, and bringing it on, and making a team of people that were not always, Pakistan teams have not always been coherent units. I think he's in my team. Also, of course, he's a great fast bowler.